Hello, hello. This is Johannes Vuotari from Hold to Run. It's early in the morning. The sun isn't fully up yet. And there is seems like a good spot for snow walking with snowshoes. It's a swamp. So let's take a look at these ones. Okay, snowshoes. I need to put those on, and then we start walking in that direction as far as I can, and then I'll take a cup of coffee. Now that's a good morning wake up. Okay, there they are, pretty nice. I think I'll just open the locks. So now they should just drag along as I walk like that. There. Nice. I think they're doing their job really well. I'm not going fully down, though I'm sinking. It's gonna be a challenge. We have a long way to go. So let's start. You can see animal tracks in here. I guess that's a rabbit. Been walking in here. You can recognize the rabbit. It makes like a triangular footprints, a big footprints of a rabbit. So let's see how far we can get before my strength go out. So if you come to Lapland, there's many activities you can do, like downhill skiing, regular skiing, snow walking. You can rent a snowmobile and drive many miles into the wilderness of the Lapland. It's called safari. Now, what I'm doing, I'm hiking. If I didn't have these snowshoes, I'd be sunking to my balls. I don't know what hole that is. Something might be down there. Or then it is natural born. Wow. I'll die if I hike to the other end of this swamp. There you can see the Pyhä tunturi. Yesterday I snowboarded down that hill. We can't see all the way top because it's so foggy. And we can't even see the sun yet, even though it should be up pretty soon. I guess the fog might be preventing the sun today. Okay. This here is the sign of healthy nature. Even though it seems like a dead piece of tree, it's not. But it's called naava. It's like a beard. But the northern you go, especially in Finland, the more you start to see things like this growing on the trees. Naava. So it means the air is pure. It has a good place to grow. Cool. Getting closer. This is not gonna be my final stop. But I think I'll drink my coffee over there. Look how slowly I'm going. This is actually much harder than I anticipated. Even though these are snowshoes, even though I try to be careful, but if I take a heavier step, I'll go down all the way to my balls. Fun. This is good training. So I'll find a place to sit over there for my perfect cup of coffee. So finally find a place to sit down. I walked from there. That's like a half a kilometer, maybe a kilometer. The depth of view is a little deceiving. So first, I need to take a sip of water. I can kill myself if I continue too far with the snow walking. It's actually harder than one might think. Like, you need to really have good stamina. It's no surprise that the Finnish skiers actually train on the swamps with their sticks, and they just try to keep up a good phase of movement that's gonna build their stamina. So here, cheers, that's a hot cup of coffee. If we are really quiet, you can hear some ravens making their songs over there, somewhere at the other side of the swamp. I can't sense anything else though. You can also hear loud stomps every now and then. There's heavy piles of snow piled up on high up trees, and it's randomly falling down. So I'm at quite open area now, so at least I won't get one in my head. I think it's gonna be a nice day. We have a full day ahead of us. If I can just crawl my way back home, back to the cabin. So if I want to go any further, I'll just rent a snowmobile next time. Look at the amount of snow. I maybe walked, like I said, max 1 kilometer. And I'm all broken. Wow. But this is a perfect place for a cup of coffee, morning coffee. Okay, I'll take another cup of coffee and then I'll be a good sport and crawl my way back. Shh, listen. That is woodpecker. Is there? I can't tell where it is, but it is back there. That's a woodpecker with the red hat. They are pecking the wood to bring out any life forms, insects. They could even try to rob another bird's nest to make the hole bigger, get the eggs, but it's not nesting time, so dirt. Trying to find something. That was close. Nearly got myself a pile of snow. Okay guys, let's go back. You can see my trail here. I'm trying to use the same steps that I made coming in here. They carry me better actually, now that they have had some pressure at least once. I don't know how much snow in here, maybe 2 meters probably, that's a guess. But this is like a virgin snow. Obviously there's been no walking, no use of it, so the only pressure it has had is the pressure of its own, so it's not stamped. So, and it's not too cold currently, so it sinks pretty well. When it gets really cold, the fun fact is that even without these shoes, snowshoes, the snow surface would be really hard, and I could walk with my normal shoes on it. It turns out to be like almost like a glass-like surface. You can break it if you hit it really hard. Otherwise, it has a strong tension to carry you around. I used to play a lot when I was a kid on that special kind of snow with smooth surface like this, except hard as glass. It also was possible to make these disc-like objects, cut them out and throw them around. You know, that's the way we play in Finland, at least when I was a kid. But this is really fun to go back into wild, into nature, and try your skills on a small hike. Refreshing. So, okay, I told you I'll be a good sport, and I'll walk back. It looks that is close, but it's actually quite far. I guess I walked at least 1 kilometer. But hey, try walking in a deep snow like this, and then come back tell me that it was easy. Okay. Yay. I got back from there. This was really a wake-up call. A good one. Now it's time for me to walk the past, I don't know, 50 meters, take my shoes off, go to the cabin, and take a shower and breakfast. Okay, we'll be back.